And that God commends you does not mean God will not point out your weakness or your fault. That you are doing okay in certain areas does not mean God is going to overlook that area that you are not doing well. I hope you understand it. And it's the same thing with all the letters to the churches. He will tell them the areas where he is pleased with them, and then he will point out one area where he needs them to address. And so just know that God is looking at every area. Don't be among those people who feel because I'm doing this for God, I'm doing that for God, so every other thing I do that is not right, God will turn his eyes away. He doesn't do like that. Everything counts. Now look at this. He said, I know your deeds, your hard work. So these people are working very hard. Kingdom. They are putting in their best, sure that God's kingdom is progressing. They have worked hard. They have worked hard, and they are still working hard. So God is commending them for their hard work, their commitment so far, and then their perseverance. That means they have had challenges, they have had problems, but they did not allow the problems to stop them on the way. They didn't give up. They continued. They persevered. They resisted. They came against all the challenges. They did not allow the challenges to weaken them from going to church, from working for God, for evangelizing, for giving, or whatever it is they are supposed to do. They persevered. They have not dropped off. That means they are still believers. Active believers. I know that you cannot tolerate wicked men, and that you have tested those who claim to be apostles but are not. These people, they know the standard, they know the word. And anybody who is living contrary to the word, they don't approve. They don't tolerate sin in their midst. And they are good at identifying those who are genuine and those who are fake. And the fake ones, they reject and lock the door against them. But the good ones, the ones that are real, the ones sent by God, they open the door of the church to them. So they have been able to identify fake apostles and genuine apostles. Turn back those ones who they are convinced are not of God, and those ones who are genuine, they welcome them. So you can see, to an extent, they are sound in scriptures. They know the word. And they don't just open their ears to just any group of persons or any person to come and say, come and minister. No, 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 no. If you are talking and you are talking outside of what they have believed and what they have been taught, they will tell you, sorry, what you are teaching us is different from what we have read from the scriptures. Now I want you to see their level. I want you to see how faithfully they have been following, but yet God has something against them. Now wait, it's not finished. He said, you have persevered and have endured hardship for the second time. He's saying again, you have persevered. That means these people have gone through a lot. The Ephesian church have gone through a lot of challenge. He knows the individual challenges and experiences they have had. He knows what they have gone through as a group, as a church, as a congregation. For him, in verse 2, he said they have persevered. Then came to verse 3 again to say you have persevered. It means indeed these people have gone through a lot. And he this time is talking about they have endured hardships. Not one. He didn't say hardship, hardships. I hope someone is following. It's in plural. That means it is more than one time. They have gone through all kinds of things, and they did not give up their faith. They are still serving. They are still committed to the Lord. They are still believers. They are still working for the Lord, and they have not opened themselves to wrong teachers and wrong ministers, and they are still able to know who is genuine and who is not genuine yet.